What's up? Yes, I do have a hoodie on and my headset over top of it, because I'm being a clown. I just wanted to see if I could still hear. Smite time. So I banned Scotty, Kali, and Freya. Three very reasonable bans. He bans Hebo, which, Oh, he did ban Kronos, okay. But he picked Hou-Yi, and because he picked so fast, I was like, he definitely picked Hou-Yi. So I picked Hou-Yi. There's the volume up on this thing? I'm just gonna go to match. So you'll see there he was in season 2 a diamond conquest player. Nothing I can't handle. Alright, so we get to lane first. Those stats kinda ruin the thing. His build's the exact same as mine. So I'm gonna keep my face cam up. Because our builds are the exact same. Except for at the end, I sell Ichabod and he doesn't. And I'm like, I'll say that again, so I'm out trading the guy, getting that double bounce. My only mistake was minions. I take like a shit ton of damage because of the minions. I go for the bounce. I tried to be fancy so many times. He goes for the save shot. Did he just use meditation? He actually did. And I have sprint, so I cannot use meditation. But he went for the safe shot so many times. I mean, so many times. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for that dope ricochet. And he was like, I'm gonna go for the easy peasy lemon squeezy clear the wave shot. And where's your creativity, man? See, look, I'm going for these fancy bounces, the whole nine. Alright, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. He's going for red, or at least I thought so. He ended up not, as you can see now. And as I realized when he walked back out. I'm an idiot and I put a mint in before recording, so I have to like have a mint in my mouth but not actually like I have to act like it's not there, because otherwise I'll like start trying to consume it. If I wasn't out of mana there, he would have been donezo. Just kidding, probably not. We both have our ults, and he has a lot more mana. But like I said, if I had mana, it probably would have been fair. If I would have landed my 1, then it would have been bad for him. So I backed and got Golden Bow. I figured, you know what, he's gonna go for that little jaunt, what's it called, red buff, and I was like, you know what, whatever, that's fine. So here I am, clearing the wave. I got gold for 2 of the minions, which is cool, and I saw him jumping around, doing his little hoppy hops. So I was like, alright, that's fine, I'm just gonna clear the wave. Not really much else I can do right now. I can do his blue, but he just got red, and he'll be going to his blue soon. And I knew that he'd have my build, but probably a little bit more. Actually, no, I'm a little bit more farmed than he is, just because I got that wave. But at the end of the day, it's all the same. This is weird with the hoodie. Should I put my mic closer? I usually have it closer. He's doing his red buff. I thought he'd be in the lane, and since he had red buff, I didn't want to fight. I meant he's doing his blue buff. I think I said red. But I'm just gonna clear the wave. He was coming from blue. I didn't know where he was coming from. And because he kept backing up, my favorite thing to do in this game is aggress on people I shouldn't be aggressing on. And just give me 1 second of not being an idiot. Alright, now I'm not being an idiot anymore. Because the mint's making it so I have to like swallow and I have like spit in my throat. Dang, please. No, alright, I backed off. Don't need to get crazy. We're all friends here. Don't need to incite a reaction. Violence, you know. I'm not a violent guy. We don't need to fight. I'm just gonna back off. Hit him with the old the 3-piece. 3-piece McNugget. Oh, what's that? Is that 2 3s? That's a 6-piece. That's that 6-piece. Anyway, yeah, clearing the wave. Fun times. He's backing, not really a whole lot to commentate. I got attack speed boost just because, you know, Houyi has such a low attack speed. You know what, honestly, I really don't like the god Houyi's become, because honestly I don't think he's fun, I just think he's too strong. In Conquest he's a little bit better, but even then he's still, I think, too strong. He got buffs that he didn't need. Honestly, if I could go back to having him the way he was at release, with his terrible jump and everything, except for the ricochet. The fast ricochet is good. But if I could go back to all that, just with a faster attack speed, I'd be alright with that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my... Oh, this is it right here. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. Ooh! Give him the O. Because I stunned him in the first meteor. He would have jumped if the first meteor didn't kill him, but it did. So, good on my part. I heard red buff coming up, so I was like, oh, cool, now he gets red buff, and I have it back. Which is unfortunate, but I got a good bit of tower damage, so it's like pros and cons kind of thing. Could be worse. See, he's going for it. But I have Ichabod, and here's something that I want to point out. You just wait and see. I'm fighting him because I have Ichabod, and it's a good fight for me to have. I'm hitting him for 40 more than he's hitting me. My mistake was I jumped too late. Honestly, that's it. And I thought I'd be fine because like I was a decent amount of the way up through the air, but I wasn't high enough. I wasn't finished the jump, so it interrupted it. And that happens a couple times in this game. That's the only time it happens to me, I think. But I kind of forgot you could do it because you don't really play against, you know, Houyi as a Houyi too often, and other gods don't really have like that mechanic where you have to jump to cancel. I don't know. Like you could do it with Anhur, I guess. You could knock up his jump then, but Anhur has such a slow jump that that's not really an option. But anyway, so I was like, all right, now that I remember that's a thing, I'm going to try and abuse that. So unfortunately, I had Ichabod, and I was easily winning the fight. And I missed my ricochet, I believe, or else I didn't use it, which is even worse. And he hit his, and then also, what is he doing? He's just like running in circles. So either I didn't use it or I missed it, and you know, the jump, obviously, because that's like kind of a misplay. Whoever jumps first is, I mean, he took a long time to do it. I like sat there and auto attack. This was like, oh, I got that sprint. You were expecting that sprint, and I was like, oh, I got that. Got this, and then I missed my stun. I was like, what's the point? I almost died to the minions too. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of a predictable play, but that's exactly what this man was doing. He thought he'd be smooth and throw the thing over the wall. I can't think of something more obvious than that play. You could say, I am alive. Nope. That play was more obvious than me being alive to myself, which is pretty obvious because here I am. I'm right here. Hashtag Descartes. I think, therefore I am. That's a philosophy lesson for you guys. If you're not too interested in philosophy, I'm gonna talk about it, even though I just said if you're not too interested in it. Ooh boy, I was talking and I'm just gonna be quiet. Can this thing get off my freaking screen? Boom! Holy hell, that thing's big. It takes up like all of the viewable space. Holy shit, dude. Well, it was a nice ricochet for the kill. Anyway, the philosophy lesson. Rene Descartes, or as I like to call him, Descartes. Rene Descartes. He said, I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am. Well, he didn't say that. He said something along those lines, and it got translated into, I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am. He said, oh, what did he say? What were his words? I don't I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. That's what it translates to. You'll never need to know the actual words. But if you ever hear cogito ergo sum, it means I think, therefore I am. Alright, anyway, back to the business. He's running away. He just got red. Little freaking poop nanny, dude. I guess I do have lifesteal. This, if that would have hit, would have been a beautiful play. There's my Soul Eater, which he didn't have, so maybe it was decent for him not to fight. I still think he should have. He had red buff, and I only had like the tier 1 defense, which is nothing, and Soul Eater, which is good, actually. So, what I want to know is, what is he not buying? Because he has more gold than I. Wait, no, I have a shit ton gold more than he does. Never mind. I looked at that wrong. And he laughed. He did that a couple times. Ooh, see, like, I was going for them style shots. I hit him with the old meditation. And that Soul Eater. My 2 wore off, so that didn't stun, unfortunately. Which is something that I don't really pay attention to while I'm fighting, like, in Duel. Normally I'm, like, spamming it, but that's in Conquest. In Duel, I'm like, oh, it's on him. And, like, 16 seconds later, it's like, oh, you mean it wasn't on him? Obviously not. So he's gonna do my buff. Guess that's just what you do. And here I was like, alright, so what's this Flapjack doing? He's not doing my tower, so he's doing the Bull Demon. So I go to the Bull Demon. Turns out, false. He was not doing the Bull Demon. But, because I had already walked here, I was like, hey, you know, I guess I'll check out the Bull Demon. And once it got to this HP, it was like obvious that it was free. And I died for it. I'm not gonna shit here. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. I was like, alright, time for the outplay of the century. It was not time for the outplay of the century. We were even build there. So the fact that I died is actually really rough. Because if you die with a lesser build, it's like, whatever. If you die when you have the exact same items, but you have more items, then that's really bad. But we were even build there and I died, which is still pretty stinking bad. So well played on his part. Alright, enough of you bars. You're not the main attraction. What am I, 2 and 3? Nice. He has a multi-pot. Interesting. So yeah, I only did that Bull Demon because he was going for it. I thought, at least. But the Bull Demon wasn't really contended, or, you know, up for contention. Which is contended. A whole lot this game. He didn't really go for it, which was like, made me like, I won't go for it. Why am I hitting him so much less than he is? He has red, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. I don't understand. I know like the passive on the 2, but holy shit. He was wrecking me. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. You feel those. This is where I was like, alright, time for the turnaround. Ziggy in the house. Ziggy in the house. He leaps. I leap. It hit me, but didn't knock me out because I wasn't 2'd. And I didn't have my 1, so this was kind of GG no re. Killing spree. So I was in a bad spot. Put it this way, I've been in better spots than the spot I'm in right now. So what's this guy do? Yeah, he goes for red. That's what I would have done. I would have done it right away, but I would have done it right away and then pushed Phoenix. He and I are different people. So now I'm behind 1100 gold. And he has Titan's Bane, whereas I do not. So this is bad for me because he is a higher build. So if I can do what he did earlier, which is kill him while I have a lesser build, that'd be good. But I'm trash, so I don't want to fight. And so I don't really fight for a little bit, if I remember correctly. And also you'll notice there are many fights where we go in and he has 20 stacks on Soul Eater, which is giving him movement speed and lifesteal. And I only have, 11 in this case, which is kind of a big deal. I mean, 10 stacks is 5% lifesteal, 5% movement speed. That's a good bit. It's a good bit. So I missed my stun there. After he wasn't going for the style shots, I was like, fuck it. If he's not going for the stylish shots, I'm not gonna go for the stylish shots. And you'll see, I still had my 2 on him, so I could see him backing now. Also, you'll see that he has a red buff. I could see him backing. I also saw him stop backing, so this is how I knew that he was where he was. Hit him with that mean stun. He tries to get me here, but I ain't buying. I think I die. No, I don't die. Canceled him out of his jump. And he actually messaged me and he said, cancel my jump, ... lol, okay. And I was like, who's he talking to? Because he did it to me earlier and it was much worse. He barely left the ground when I canceled his jump. I was like, if this is the max jump from here to here, I was like right where the bottom of my finger is. I was like 3/4 of the way. And there was nothing else I could do. I mean, he'd be up by the time that we went for Phoenix, so might as well get the Bull Demon. And I think, like I said, it wasn't really contended for. It wasn't like a big deal. He had the pressure, so I did it kind of as like a relief thing. But like I knew it wouldn't really benefit me in any way. I can't just go to his Phoenix and start attacking it because, 1, backdoor protections, and 2, he'll just get my Phoenix because he has minions. And if I push up, I'll probably die. I'm also going to pause it. You'll see he has a red pot, and you will see I do not. That is all. My phone just vibrated. Holy heck. 3 texts. One's from Pablo. One's from my other roommate, Hirsch. I talk about him sometimes. So, see, I'm always going for these nice bounces. And this man just goes for the straight and narrow, the boring. So I clear the minions, and I guess my pride was in effect, because he beads that, which was kind of crazy. It was crazy that he got beads too. It was crazy that he beats that, but I guess it makes sense. And that made me sad. Missing that made me sad. But I'll have you know, Chaboy is a trooper and does not die ever, and so I'm alive. I am alive, like Soul would say. And I couldn't just let him like push here. Bang, bada boom. That's the power. If you can land the knock up, you land the stun. And if you land the stun, then there's just easy autos. Kind of all it comes down to. Finally, I have more Soul Eater stacks than he does. I have 7. He has 0. This is also my first time getting a red buff, which is probably the best thing I could hope for. And you'll see he has a red pot, the 420. The 420. He has the 450 pot. And I'm getting one now. It's taken me a little while. There we go. And I'm buying wards just so that I can ward these narrow hallways. You can see where my mouse is at. One here and then one here. And that's just so that I know if he's coming through the jungle what's going on. And also I'm killing this not for the buff, but I'm killing it for the Soul Eater stacks. This is one of the few times I actually have more stacks than he does. It probably kills me here now that I'm saying this. Look, I missed my shit. I'm getting wrecked. I ulted. Didn't really need to. Hit him with that mean knockup. I was getting a lot of damage on him though. And this was, oh, I remember that. That's where I was like spamming E for med, but it didn't go off. And I'm really sad because he had nothing left. So like how much health he has, I would have had med. I probably would have killed him with an auto, maybe 2. And even if I didn't kill him, I would have at least hit him once, and he wouldn't be able to, you know, well, he would have been able to get Phoenix. Anyway, he's getting Phoenix. That's not clear. 159 protections from one freaking item. Holy, I mean, I guess it is 90. Huh? I had 156. Why? Because I'm a level behind? Yep. So you'll see he just popped the 3K pot, and I only have the 450 pot. So this is probably the biggest disadvantage I'm going to be at. He has literally 25% more power than I do. That's a big deal. But I have Kins and he has Ichabod. And like I said, I'm not going to get rid of the build, or rid of the face cam because the builds are the same. That's the one difference. I have Kin size, he has Ichabod. And on a lot of characters, I would keep Ichabod. Well, I was debating which one I should do, and as I was fighting, I think Kins ended up treating me better. But, you know, it's a toss-up. This is the cool part of this. Not that. Again, going for the fancy trick shot. This is cool. I'm just gonna heal up. I got nothing to worry about. I'm just heal up. He has the 5k pot, or sorry, the 3k pot. Keep that in mind. So he's hitting me for a lot more than I'm hitting him. And there's his heal. He has med up in a second. I was really upset it took my soul eater stacks right there. I would have really liked to have kept those for this fight right here. But you know what? So I go for the fancy shot that ended up looking like a direct shot anyway. So he meds. And boom! I thought I hit him with that. That's why I said boom. But I hit him with the auto attack that followed. So here, we're kind of in the worst spot as far as like my Titan's half health and my Phoenix is down. But you'll notice I do have 3,000 gold. He just had a 3k pot. I haven't had a 3k pot yet. I've only had my my 450 pot. I almost said 420 again. So I'm gonna back and I'm going to pick up 2 potions. One will be an elixir and one will be a, I don't know, whatever red pot's called. And also I get wards because I'm gonna ward again. And I'm gonna kill these for the soul eater stacks. And I was debating selling golden bow, for like something like executioner, so some more pen, or anything really. I mean, there's a couple things we can sell it for. Executioner might not be that great, but there are different things that make sense. And the reason I didn't was because fire minions are too hard to clear without some help. You just kind of considering he's pushed up to my Phoenix the entire time, I need help clearing. I can't use my one every time, so that's what I decided to do. I was really hoping I'd hit him with that one. He ended up stunning me. And here he thought he'd get all smooth and start fighting me back. I don't know what that was about. I mean, I still got my soul eater. And that missed again. Sad. Bang, hitting him. I think Kin's hitting for about 40. I didn't see. We'll see in a second. I'm life-stealing now, which is the same as what he's doing. Can I hit an auto attack? Yeah, for about 49. Also, yeah, bang. Bam, bam. That's him dead. The reason I don't really like Hou Yi and Joust is because he rewards who's already ahead. By that I mean his 2. So say I land 2 auto attacks, I'm now doing more damage if my 2 is on you, so like I'm getting rewarded. Whereas it's not consistent. It's not like I need 5 auto attacks worth of damage. It's like, well, if you use the later auto attacks, you would need 3. But if you use the first few auto attacks, it'd be 5, so you average out to 4. And in that way, it's fine if it's just damage, because then it's just progressive killing. But also, I'm getting more lifesteal because I'm doing more damage. It's not a lot, because, it's only like a percentage of what you're hitting for. But if I hit you for 300, and you hit me for 200, and we each have 50% lifesteal, then I get 150 health back, and you get 100 health back. But because of the way his 2 works, that means that your next auto attack will do less damage than mine has been increased by, because I got healed more, so I have more health. So it's just kind of an annoying dynamic that... It's cool, I guess, but... He beads! What an idiot. I shouldn't have used my ult here. I should have won him and then ulted. So I get some Phoenix damage here. And this is the nice thing. I actually have the 3k pot now that I do. I'm like fighting and I'm actually like not necessarily winning all these fights, but like I'm giving a run for his money. Hold. There it is. I don't know if like he was trying to get in my head, but I don't really get affected by those things a whole lot. I don't really care. A lot of times I think they're funny. This part's a little unfortunate. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here for you. I do bite the dust. He misses his one. I miss a lot of autos. He plays that well. I stun him, but auto attacks are difficult. And I think those minions are what really fucked me there. Because without those minions, I would have been fine. But fire minions hit for like 60. And there were like 4 of them there. So I got wrecked. And as you can probably imagine, my Phoenix is not safe right now. And also an elixir of power, really important that I have another one of those. Because whenever I have it and he does, I mean that fight was a little bit different. Oops. I have like a bunch of fuzz on me. That fight was a little bit different because I was like a little bit low already from getting like the fight at the Phoenix, and then I got the red or whatever. I was at like 3/4 health, which doesn't exactly give a good reason. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on myself. But I don't know. It's important to have a 3k pot, alright. And so I hit him with the direct stun because I stopped going for the fancy shots. And you'll see he still has Ichaival. He doesn't end up selling it. And he kept jumping away because I think he realized. And here I was like, oh, he won't juke. He ended up juking. I was kind of not impressed, but I was kind of surprised. And he hit that auto attack. I think he should have fought. He was being a little hootenanny. I don't have either of my actives, which is important to note. Oh, he messed up. Yup. GG no read ×3. Get out of here, kid. You're trash. And I can get his Phoenix just from attacking it. I mean, I have defense. I have Solator stacks. So there we go. That's just because it was it had only just come up, and you know it didn't have the protections or didn't have the health because I had already killed it. So, and here I'm like, I'll get some Solator stacks because they're really important, and I did so. I'm at 7 now. He's at 0. He'll get 4 from this. Let's see, does he get 4? Does he kill them all? Oh, nice. 5. I counted wrong. Actually, I think I just didn't see one of them. But yeah, I think if I were ahead in this battle, I probably would have sold Golden Bow for. I don't know, man. There's so many things you could sell it for. Even just like brawlers would have been really good. Not even really good, but just better. But like I said, I needed help with the clear, and even though we both had fire minions, I was definitely thinking about it because we both had fire minions. But I decided against it just because. Even though we both have fire minions, I still need to clear fire minions. And if he would have it, oh by the way, wrecked. Not even gonna like it was just a normal kill, you know, whatever. Wrecked him, not a big deal. And also, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the game right there. So your boy came back. I was actually 2-4 at one point. And this was the comeback. Pretty long duel game. You don't really get duel games this long. But we fought back. We turtled a little bit. But it wasn't too bad. It's not like we did it the whole game. And plus, whenever, you know, we were even, I came out of my Phoenix. I wasn't like a jerk or anything. Dang, my net worth. I was so much more worth than he was. He played well. This is where I was like, knock me out of my jump, K. I already did all this. This is funny that it's there again. Who's this? I'll look at that in a second. I hate you for your bans, yeah, because I was mad he didn't ban YEET and I had to play him because he's not fun. I said, you did it to me earlier, and then I said, GG, that was agonizing, because it really was. I was on the tip of my seat. But he was only in Diamond Conquest, so you know we got that dub. It was an easy one. Just kidding. Although we did get the dub, so. I did more damage, I farmed more, so I didn't feel like it was like totally undeserved. Minion damage, a lot more. I took less, I mitigated less, which means I hit him more. Again, that's obvious in the player damage. Structure damage, I did more, I warded more. So, I mean, stats-wise, I won. I won 8 and 6, he won 6 and 8. That was a close one, though. I don't think we were, like, really far off in skill level. I think there were a couple, like, BS things, but at the end of the day, I don't think it was, like, a... Obviously, it wasn't one-sided, but it wasn't, like... I wasn't cheated out of, like, not getting a stomp, you know? It was close. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. One, I hope you enjoy my new look. It's called Gaming with Style. And furthermore, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.